Oh, honey.
This
We gotta work this out before we can see the cameras to in.
Yeah. You got to keep out the picture, man.
You got to come around this way a little bit.
I'm coming.
Wait, what?
Now.
We got a here. We got a here. We got a here.
Yeah.
So great. Lots of nuts.
I don't know what's up.
Gas gears, horsepower stuff. Got the valves. Got the pistons. Me and Ricky freaking, we all listening. Now, I'm tuned in to On All Cylinders.
That's me. That was me.
If you don't know, that's old William that did that there intro music. He likes to play at their guitar and stuff like that. Sorry we got kind of a funny thing going on here, but the only reason why we're using my page is because we want to direct y'all to the On All Cylinders page, which is live over there, and that's got a better feed than what this does. So, we're going to be doing this on my page for probably the next 2 episodes, and then after that, we're not going to be doing it on my page anymore. We're only going to be doing it on All Cylinders page.
Oh, look, you wore your shirt.
I
should have worn my shirt. I didn't wear my shirt.
On All Cylinders.
Look, though.
What you got?
Equally as cool. Thunder Mifflin.
What?
Sorry, I'm an office nerd.
I'm about to give you a reason to probably want to kick me off the show.
What?
Never seen The Office.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, Mr. J. Banfield, Mr. Jim Roberts? Appreciate you guys tuning in to here.
That's all
Remember,
right.
I'm going to be doing it on my personal page here for the next 2 episodes. But then if you want to watch this, it'll have to be on All Cylinders page because that's where we want y'all to go. It's not just about me, it's about us over there.
And if y'all are on the On All Cylinder page, it looks like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire right now.
Right.
We got lights.
We got here Brooklyn and Miss Kim seriously watching this.
I'm not saying we got a budget, but we don't have a budget.
We don't have a budget?
No, that's Bobby's lights.
Mr. Bob Stinner.
No budget.
Bob Stinner, we appreciate you. Bob Stinner, we appreciate you. You the man.
I keep forgetting that.
I forget that's there too. I'm like, I can see the people talking on this.
We're on all cylinders over here.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all sexy pieces doing over there.
So, agenda for talking about things today.
Yes.
For you guys that don't know, Mr. Glenn is also a hot rodder. He has multiple projects going on.
Too many.
He got lots of irons in the fire.
On the
So,
fire.
we want to talk about what Mr. Glenn has going on. Give us a rundown of your projects, the goals for your projects, and what state they're in right now. Kind of give us an idea of what's in what's going on with them, and what's your overall plan for them.
Well, right now, they're all in Kentucky State.
What?
Not the, well, Calamity is a project. Calamity is the 89 Ram Charger. We've all heard about Calamity. And then...
It will jump stuff. I promise. I have witnessed it.
Yeah, you
I have witnessed it.
Pablo Escaford, that's my 1990 Ford Ranger lowrider. Putting airbags on it this summer.
What's the engine combo transmission?
Oh, it's 225 speed. Dude, that truck is so fun to drive. Or 235 speed.
Okay.
Not 235 speed. I love it, and there's turbocharged version that came in the Mustang of that engine.
Was it like the SDO 4-cylinder turbo?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Cool.
And I'm probably want to find one of those and put in that truck.
Oh.
With airbags, I'm kind of sketchy about that. I'm sketchy about putting a lot of torque and stuff like that on adjustable suspensions.
Well, I can kind of help simplify that for you. Basically, all you need is airbags that are rated to handle the kind of power that you're making.
Yeah, I'm just the transfer of it though. Everything is a different beast.
Mm-hmm.
And the coil spring or your shock every time. Every time it hits, it's consistent. Air and hydraulics aren't always like that.
Right.
Whatever, if you've got your ride height and it's set a 1/2 inch, 3 pounds, whatever, off of what you did before, it's going to change the whole geometry of your rear end and how it receives that,
Right.
and how your front end reacts to it. It just,
Well, you gotta ask yourself,
that's my thing.
For the lowrider, if you put turbo
Lowrider's cruising though.
you just want turbo noises.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty
Choo-choo
much.
noises.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, that'd be cool.
yeah.
But that's my deal with adjustable suspension, cars and trucks, is putting that kind of power on something that's not consistent every time you might want to hit that accelerator.
Mm-hmm.
And then you change yourself putting it in the ditch even more.
Well, that's part of the fun.
Yeah, I mean, it is sketchy as part of the fun. But putting, $10,000 in a car and then wrecking it in a half a minute, that ain't no fun for nobody.
It's simple. All you have to do is not think about that. You just don't think about that part. You go,
I've got the Ranger, and that's its goal. Painting and airbags and get it done. I'll probably sell it. And then the C10 is probably the most current, like what I've been putting a lot of wrench time on. Because I've had it broken down.
Look a little more specific. There's a lot of people that don't.
It's a 1970 C10 long bed fleet side pickup. And it's been monster notched, big notch in the back. It's been lowered, CPP 2.5-inch drop spindles. Which, if you don't know about CPP, it's a good company. I'm sure, like everybody on your page, I don't know, I'm looking there. You're all drag racers and auto enthusiasts. Everybody will go to CPP and check out their stuff. Custom parts, custom performance parts. They make like basically anything Chevrolet. They have a universal kit for it. And if you're a C10 enthusiast, you know that the 60s and 70s C10s either have drum brakes or spindles. This is a current spindle swap. So what it does is it receives the drag links, tie rod in, size is different on some C10s. This is specific for 70 and 72s because of that different tie rod in. Anyway, go CPP, check out this stuff. But yeah, I lowered it, set the engine and transmission back about a whole motor mount length distance.
What is the engine and transmission?
350.
It's
It's a classic 350, man.
And it's a hot football for you. Who built the motor for you?
Me.
You built the
He built the motor for me. Yeah. I get really nervous at the break-in. Like, it gives my anxiety going. I don't like to be near the thing when it's going through the break-in. I don't like hearing it. I don't like looking at the gauges while it's going through a break-in.
Okay,
I've had a break-in meltdown, and now I'm freaking good shot.
That's okay. You have me for a friend. I haven't started up. It's no big.
Yeah, I built several engines with buddies, and lots of them have gone perfect. But that one that I did by myself in high school has always had me gun shine down. And I'm like, I'm just gonna send them out. I'll build them, and I'll just be like, check us out.
Big key to that man is just a ton of assembly lube, and then oil with a tremendous amount of zinc in it. The biggest thing, like when we bring your truck over to the house and start that wiring up stuff, the main thing that helped with break-in is just checking the rockers, man. That's really it. Make sure the valve's not too tight.
And that's another thing that's setting the valve train and all that stuff. Like, I've got poly locks on all my stuff, and I've got it all torqued down and all that and set. The break-in, it really gets my nerves going. I don't like it.
It's fine.
So I don't like being there.
Now, let's go to
I'll let a trained professional tune it, set my carb, set my air, fuel, all that stuff. Trained professional does his own stunts.
Not trained professional. Not trained. I have broke a lot of stuff. Does that make me trained professional?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna go to the back side of that. Ask you guys over there. Make sure.
God, you hear me?
I can't see that. That's too tall. It's too tall.
Too tall.
So everybody that's on here, we appreciate it. Got Chris Purvis and Robbie the front thing. Hey, that's your fellow tattoo guy there.
Who?
Robbie, I can't never say his name. The friends. So, and then we got Melissa Corey's on here, Tammy Martin's on here. We appreciate you guys.
Was that Attila?
Attila's watching. Yeah.
They're on there.
So make sure you guys can hear us over there. Again, forgive us. We're going back and forth. We're only going to be doing this for 2 more times, and then you guys that are watching, remember 2 more episodes, and then we're not doing it from my Facebook page anymore. We're only be doing it on the On Our Cylinder stuff. That way I can have my people's on my Facebook stuff, and then we can do the On Our Cylinder stuff over here.
Are there any producer editors that will work for free? I'm just throwing that out there.
That'd be good.
In the midst of conversation.
Yes. Also, get back to your truck. So it's a long wheelbase, 72 C10.
70
C10.
70 C10.
350, 4-volt main,
Yep.
double over hump heads, 3/4 race cam,
Yes.
4-bar carburetor,
3/4 weight cam, 4-bar.
we love it.
Yeah.
Got a pretty good converter in it, right? 350 turbo, and most importantly, back half big tire track.
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be. It's got a Ford Neuro 9-inch in it, titanium big bearing ends. It's got the jigs, disc brake conversion on it, 488 motors. It's not a locker. It's just had the Kevlar stack.
Well, you're going
because it's a long wheelbase.
Yeah.
And at the end of the track or whatever curves around town, you don't want a locker because
especially big tires.
Mess your pinion, all kinds of stuff.
I can't remember. Is it 4-link ladder board?
Yeah, it's 4-lane.
So it is back half 4
It
link.
is back
That's what I'm
half,
saying.
yeah. Built by my own design with the help of Jordan Willis at HMF Fabrication. He made a lot of parts for me.
George's a good dude. Graduated with he graduated with.
He's a super machinist.
Yeah, super good dude. Super talented welder fabricator. Yeah.
Smart. Yeah.
I mean, George, if you're watching this, don't get your head too big. Yeah, you're still used to drive a Mustang. I ain't forgot. I like him, man. He's a good dude.
Anyway.
God bless him a little bit. And something I feel like you should take a lot of pride in, and I know you're a little bit kind of sketchy on, is you're kind of worried about people judging your fabrication skills.
Yeah.
I would tell you, if it's I would tell you.
I'll tell you this though. After going down to some shows, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Don't cut our audience out.
I'm just saying that I've seen some super sketchy stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, and after being outside of the car arena and loop for so long, because I've had hydraulic rides, you know, I had low riders and
you're a true automotive enthusiast.
Yeah, I've had
you don't have a particular lane. You like
everything.
You're like shotgun.
Yeah, dirt bikes, got side by side, the race trucks, cars, jumping stuff in trucks. Like, I like it all. You know, if it's Skid City, I'm headed there.
Yeah.
You know, where's the highway?
Right.
Where's the dirt road? Let me blaze my own trail to Skid City.
I'll cut the trees down.
Yes. But that truck has been with me for so long.
Literally as long as I've known you. I've known you now for about 10
since
years.
2001.
Yeah. Gosh, it's double the length of time. I think I met you in 2009 or 10. It was right around the time that I come back home. That's when I met you.
Yeah.
And you had it then.
Yeah.
Before then. So.
I was driving it for a while.
Yeah. It was orange at one time, wasn't it?
It was orange,
Yeah.
and then it was gray, and
yeah.
then the brakes started going out, and I was like, I better tear this thing apart, because I love driving it.
Hey, I understand.
And I was, you know, like anything, you drive it till the wheels fall off.
And then you rebuild it.
And then when the wheels fall off, then you cause something that's like so bad, you're like, man, I really should have probably pulled that off the road when I knew it had problems. And I don't want to be that dude, so I pulled it off the road.
Yeah.
Tore it
I'm
apart.
that dude. I want y'all see me down the road. There's a chance that everything is broken on my truck. Look at Nick Collier.
Did you see the sticker that I put on Calamity? Keep any parts that fall off.
That's awesome.
Dude, that keeps so many people from tailgating.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
We got the Nick Collier watching us on here. We appreciate you, Nick. If y'all don't know who Nick is, he's the guy of many hats, a double star manufacturer in Winchester, Kentucky. They make AR-15s, 1911s, any sort of edge weaponry that you want. Super good group of people to work with. So if you guys don't follow Nick, follow him over there on the double star page. Him and Rob both have a podcast similar to what we're doing. They do a Facebook Live, it's not a podcast. They do it on Tuesdays at 4 or 5 o'clock. I can't remember. They do it on YouTube or on Facebook and Instagram. They do a good job. If you're interested in guns, knives, and anything like that, give them guys a follow. They're a super good group of people. Even though they laid me off, I still love them. So, good people. Nick's dying right now. Nick's dying right now. But no, they're super good group of people. So we've got Calamity, which is the Ram Charger.
Yeah.
We've got the Ranger, lowrider.
Yeah.
We've got the C10, which is going to be back half Big Dick Daddy Bad Son gun.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then, what else we got?
I got a 1953 F100.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you something I don't think I told you before.
What?
That is actually my favorite project of yours.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
It's one of mine too.
It looks incredibly awesome.
Thank you, man.
I really, really like the paint job you did on it. I like where it's going.
I want everything to look
like it came out of the most
era,
yeah.
you know, era correct kind of deal, like kind of modern. But I want that truck to look like it's a 70s racer that has been on the road since the 50s. That I'm just actually going to put on the road this year, hopefully.
Right. Well,
you know,
I kind of cut you off. Go ahead and let's give them a layout of it because that's a pretty cool build. So I get excited. I don't mean to cut you off. But
oh man, I've done so much to that truck. So much to that damn truck. It's got a E350 Ford 9-inch narrowed in it with 388 gears. And the only reason I put not even an airplane gear really. I mean maybe it is an airplane gear. But anyway.
How the 4-speed is.
Yeah, it's got a 4-speed.
Yeah, not the
It's got a 632 first gear, so
it's not an airplane gear.
No, man. But I wanted a good highway gear.
Mm-hmm.
So it was something that, it's got a T18 out of the 60s dump truck.
Mm-hmm.
And a 460 out of a 73 model camper, I believe.
So for the people that don't speak car, big block, Ford, 4-speed standard shift, big 9-inch gear in the back.
Yeah.
Literally, if we was in 1985 right now, this would be Pro Street to max.
Yeah, it would.
It's straight action swapped.
Yeah.
It's got a vintage like flat white paint job on it. He happens to be a guy that can draw really good. So it's got a really cool like airbrush kind of 1970s graphics on it. He really doesn't post enough pictures of this thing. It is like, and understand, I'm saying that a Ford is my favorite project is over a Chevy because it looks so cool and there's a lot of sentimental attachment to the truck.
I've been chasing that truck for friggin' ever, man.
And it is straight axle swap, right?
It has a straight axle in it.
Right. Okay. So, but it looks, it's got like a feel of a gasser to it.
That's what I'm doing with
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's
So big block, 4-speed, big tire, gasser.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Still got the wood bed in it.
Awesome.
I mean,
it is a super cool looking truck.
I love it, man.
It is by far and away my favorite project of yours that you're doing.
This will probably make you happy about that truck. It has 1967 Camaro bucket seats in it.
It does.
Yes. So it does. I put a little bit of Ford in my Chevy. I thought I'll put a little bit of Chevy in the Ford just to keep it even Steven.
Glenn does not discriminate.
I don't, and that's going to set a lot of people off. If anybody that actually knew what a Camaro bucket seat looked like and knew that's what that was.
Oh, I immediately was like,
yeah, I mean, everybody would know. They'd be like, that son of a bitch put Chevy seats in a Ford.
Glenn Spicer right now is watching over here, and he's that guy. He's going, you did what? Glenn also he's got a 70 to 72 C10 that he's redoing as well.
Cool.
We got Dustin Hill from Jim Camp Mafia over here watching us. I don't know Dustin. He's got one of the baddest LT1 street race Camaros around. He literally says, come get some. You got the back tire. He's not scared.
Oh, nice.
Loves to crap talk. He's one of the best crap talkers on the internet. Follow him on YouTube, or not YouTube, but follow him on the Snapchat. He does a lot of crap talking on there. It's pretty fun to watch.
Shit Talk Nation.
Yeah, literally, he's the man.
That's awesome.
If you have thin skin, do not follow him because he will hurt your feelings. Justin Spivey says, I'm hearing you say you are loving it Ford. Haha, never thought that could work. Hey, Justin, okay, now let me rephrase here, okay? You know what? I do love this Ford. It's cool. I'm grown now. I'm grown now. I can say what I want to say.
We can do grown up things.
Grown up thing. Got Mr. Joey Yearly on the page right now.
What did I say about?
Joey, if you guys don't follow Joey.
Oh, Joey got my...
He
Joey Yuri got every one of my freaking dream cars, and I almost traded him my C10 for a car he had.
And I just heard, I don't know if this is public news or not, but I talked to Robbie Farrell today, and I heard that Joey now has a Roadrunner too.
I don't even want to talk about it.
He's got a Roadrunner now.
I know.
Traded the Chevy T for it.
I know.
So
I don't even want to talk
he's got a
about
Roadrunner, a Charger, like 75 Duramaxes, 14 Camaros.
Yeah.
He's got a little of everything.
it. Yeah, I'm salty.
And he keeps our water pure for us, so we appreciate you.
I don't even drink your water, Joey. I drink Dr. Pepper.
Look at me, corrected me. He's like, no, I got a Superbird.
I know, he's got a Superbird. I know.
Which it is a title Superbird. So.
I know. And, it's whatever, Joey. It's whatever, dude. It's
Glenn is clearly not salty about this. Not salty at all.
Not at all.
So,
Not at all salty about a fucking general. Sorry.
Watch
About
you-
a General Williams. Look, see, that's how worked up I get. He's like, oh yeah, I got a 69 Coronet. Oh yeah, I got this Dodge Charger.
I got a
Oh
Joey.
yeah, I got this.
I got an Ellis
damn
Power
Superbird.
Camaro. I got an Ellis Power first year Camaro. I got an Ellis Power Nova. I
Yeah.
got 45 Duramaxes.
Yeah.
My name's Joe Yearly. Watch me.
I didn't do it.
Good
Sorry,
dude.
Joey.
Super good dude.
Sorry, Joey. You know we gotta pick on you.
Yeah. So
You got some super cars, and I'm just freaking salty.
You got some cool cars.
Couldn't tell.
Does that round out? No. There's. Okay, I might have spoken too soon. So the next project, that trade's done, right? It's yours.
Yes, Dennis, we did that trade.
Okay, so the Ford has been my favorite project up until the one he's about to tell you about.
78 T-top T8.
You gotta know what that is. It's Trans Am, Smokey and the Bandit.
I want a Bandit clone that car.
And for the people, what's gonna be under the hood?
Listen.
That's right. LS motor to the front, baby. Get you some. Love it.
Only because classic Pontiac engines are so freaking damn much money.
And they won't stay together. They have a hard time staying together.
I look. I told Dennis, I was like, yes, I'll keep it OG. I'll keep it original. You know, I'll do a Pontiac engine.
And then you realize,
and then I was like, $1,200 for a freaking Pontiac engine from that era?
that needs to be rebuilt.
That needs to be rebuilt, yeah, another $1,200 worth of parts.
That ain't gonna stay
And,
together.
and then machining on top of that, I was like, Jesus Pete.
I
Like,
mean, technically, if we get a motor out of a GTO or a Trans Am
it is a
or a
Pontiac
G6,
engine. And
Pontiac motor.
that's why I thought, if I find a GTO,
Yeah.
I can just take that and swap that driveline out, and at least it's still Pontiac. I mean, it's all GM to an extent. It just, I'm not a purist to that extent, but I'm not going to put a freaking Chevy engine in a Ford. I'm not going to put a Ford engine in a Chevy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at least going to keep brand loyalty to some extent.
I
Everything gets a 4 9-inch because that is the most reliable rear end that anybody could ever have.
And everything gets a
I mean,
glide.
as far
because,
as-
you know, for me, everything
as
gets a
far as
glide
go fast.
because it's the most reliable transmission you get.
Right.
Put whatever engine you want to from it.
So what do you got?
I have a couple different things going on. Nothing that is. I've been kind of slacking on my stuff because I've been trying to figure out my lane. For you guys that don't know, I've got double pneumonia right now. And I've had double pneumonia. I had it twice in 30 days, so I've been pretty sick. And then just trying to adjust the daytime living of you're fine, it's not contagious. No corona, no Bud Light virus from me.
No Bud Lightus?
No Bud Lightus.
All right.
Just trying to readjust my schedule to figure out, now what I'm going to do since I've got a new job. I've been blessed with the guys at Catalent welcoming me back, which if anybody is working at Catalent, either way you're watching, thank you guys so much for not only welcoming me back with open arms, but treating me so good the last couple of weeks. Everybody there knows I've been sick, and they've been like, hey man, just kind of sit over here and take readings. Look, we want you to get better. They know that I don't have any PTO, but they've really been over backwards. John Corey, he's with Dustin Hill, who I was talking about earlier. He's my boss, and he's really kind of looked after me, and I genuinely appreciate that. To give me an opportunity to get back on my projects. So the projects I have is I've got my 08 GMC, which I drive every day. It's crew cab. I call it Booger Bear.
Booger!
For y'all that don't know, that's what my mom used to name her dog. So if my mom died, and I was like, I'll never truck that. I've got Memphis, which is probably the most famous project I have. That's my 99 Z28. It's got a 40 over 6 liter in it. It's got a set of 799 heads. It's got a gargantuan cam, and it's like a 244, 248 cam, which is stupid big. It's got a Victor Jr. on it. It's got a 102 millimeter throttle body. It's got a 4080 in it. It's got a Wolf Racecraft Chrome Molly 6-point roll bar in it. It's got an 8.8, 373 gear, and I bought a notches plate off Chris Woods 2 years ago that I planned on putting on the car that I have not put on the car yet. That will go on the car this year. And then over the winter, it's either going to get returned all the way back to streetcar daily driver status, or it's going to get turned into retard mode race car. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind.
Always go full R.
It's one of the
Full
ways.
race mode.
Yeah, it's one of the ways. Well, in January, I'll be able to legally drive something other than my GMC, and that car gets about 20 miles a gallon, believe it or not. And it's a super fun car to drive, so I might want to just drive it back and forth to work.
You know what determines a street car from a dry car? Size of the driver.
Y'all see what he said there? See, Joey said LS swamped the world. Jay Banfield said don't forget about the heavy Pig Trailblazer SS. Jay just traded for a Trailblazer. He's got a Trailblazer.
I've seen that.
I have an 81 Camaro that I call Trigger. that's been laying around for a couple of years. I haven't really done a whole lot to it, and I have a 4-eyed Fox Body Mustang that Robbie Farrell actually gave me. That is ready for do something with too.
Trigger, is that Lone Ranger's horse?
Yes. That's Roy Rogers' horse.
Roy Rogers' horse,
Yeah.
that's right, yeah.
Iowa Silver's on Ranger's horse.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
The reason the name of that car is Trigger is my dad used to have an 81 Camaro, and it never let him down like Roy Rogers' horse Trigger. So this is Trigger 2.0.
Remember as a Cowboy's horse, I just couldn't remember which Cowboy it was.
Both of those vehicles, realistically, what I would like to do is turbo LS swap both of them. I have no...
Turbo LS swap the world.
Ain't look like I heard. That for me, that's where I'm at.
Acting.
I'm not as diverse as a lot of people. I've had big block stuff, small block stuff. I've had Ford stuff. I've had Dodge stuff. I've had a little bit of everything. For my budget, my skill set, and what I just overall like to have, it's hard to beat some sort of forced induction LS motor for my budget. That gives me the ability to make something that makes 500 or 600 horsepower of the tire for less than 10 grand. That is a ton of fun to play with. That I can sell for more than what I have into it if I need to. So that's my strategy with that. I would actually like to paint. I've not painted nothing in a very, very, very long time. Matter of fact, the last thing I painted was with a guy that says he's going to come and be part of our show next time. Hot Rod Sparks.
Oh yes.
He come over and help me paint a super rare black on black Trans Am that we had. It was like a 2000 model W6 convertible 6-speed car, and we painted it in my garage. So
Black on black.
black top, black interior, black paint. It's a cool car.
I just found out that I could get you can get spraying coating spray like your bed liner, right?
Yeah.
You know you can get them colored.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be a lot more than it was.
No, it's cheap.
That shit is cheap.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do the inside of my cabs.
Biggest thing is did you know that you can make homemade lizard skin?
Really?
Yeah, Google homemade lizard skin. They give you some. There's a link to eBay where you can buy the air beads that you need, and then you just put it in epoxy paint, and good to go.
Lizard skin.
That's what you do. We got Jason Sellers watching us on here. Y'all don't know Jason Sellers is the modeler for the world's largest drag racing game. It's called Door Slammers 2. It's an app that you can download. I also work for them. And he is an unbelievably talented fabricator, modeler, super good dad, all around good dude. And for the people and this is what he's going to be the most famous thing that I have that he's probably been known for. He is the reason that I have both of my American Bullies. That man specifically brought joy and happiness to my life, so thank you, man.
Your dogs are awesome.
They are. Thank you. I love them.
Walker Yugi,
They're awesome.
if you're watching, y'all are freaking Huns, man.
They're cool.
They're so cool.
So let's get into this.
I brought this
It's the new Summit Trucks catalog.
because we have trucks.
I love how you go into your DJ voice. It's awesome.
It's the new Summit catalog. Arrived in the mail yesterday.
if you hadn't made it as an entrepreneur, you could have been a DJ somewhere, I promise.
I was a DJ somewhere.
Well, we're not going to talk about that.
It's naughty clubs. Booty spots.
We like it. I mean, you used to like it stuff.
The nerdy clubs.
We're grown up now, so we don't talk about that kind
I
of
seen the nerdy girls.
stuff.
This thing here, we had a safety. Y'all remember the safety episode on the Perdcast? Anyway, we had a safety episode. Check these out. How long? Why is it only now that we're getting these? Y'all seen these? It's a scale for your tongue, for your trailer, for your ball.
Now, so basically, if you guys can't see that because I know the lighting is going to be kind of difficult, basically what it is it's an adjustable aluminum hitch for your truck that has a built-in angle finder that's going to tell you the tongue rating.
Ain't that cool?
Basically, the weight that's on the tongue is going to correspond with
Why are we just now
the
hitting
angle
this?
finder that's inside
Why are we just now
inside the
having
block.
this?
And what that does is it
This should have
allows you
been
to
like
see how
a long
much
time ago.
how much tongue weight is actually there. So it's a huge safety thing because there's a lot of times where if your load is not distributed properly, you see vehicles going down the road like this, where like this is the truck, this is the trailer, and it's like this. Well, that tow hitch there will be able to correct you on that. And if you guys don't follow tow hitches, like the Gen Y stuff is like $600. You know, for the stuff, the guys that's got 8, 9 inches, 12 inches worth of lift. This is a
Gen Y.
Is it a Gen Y?
It is Gen. This is not. This is.
Yeah, the Gen Y hitches are ridiculously expensive. But this is way safe, and you can get the hitch for $300. So literally half the price of a Gen Y one. So
there it is.
You're gonna have to eventually something like my SS Faster. Hey brother, all it takes to make stuff fast for everybody. I will make anything you got fast.
You cut a hole in the floorboard so the gas pedal goes further.
All it takes is 2 things.
Money?
2 things. Time and money. If you got time and the money, we can make it as fast as you want to go. As long as you listen to me and do it the way I say. If you don't, I won't fool with you.
You heard that. He gonna fool with your job,
Promise you, I will not steer you wrong. I have broken enough stuff that I've been there and done that.
The trials and tribulations.
I have tried to do it the cheap way. Look,
Cheap way
fast,
is the more
reliable.
expensive way, ain't it?
Cheap, fast, and reliable. Pick 2. You can't have all 3.
Reliably fast,
Not cheap.
but you can have those.
That's what I'm saying. Of the 3, you can pick 2. You can't have all 3.
Okay.
So that's where we're at. One of the big topics, as you guys know, I'm a YouTuber and I love to watch YouTube stuff. The C8 is upon us. It has been delivered, baby. Mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, 8-speed, dual-disc clutch, bad. I mean, awesome.
Lambo reminiscent.
Ferrari reminiscent. Yeah, absolutely. Think about this.
I know it's a supercar.
It is a proper supercar.
It's supercar.
It is
supercar
no longer,
status.
and it's going to absolutely put everybody else
And I'm
on
not
blast.
even a Corvette guy.
I love
I like
this
the
car.
58. I like the 63 Arrowheads. Split windows. Not a. I mean, the C8. I'm excited about it. I'm glad Corvette hadn't fallen into a hole in Kentucky completely.
Oh, we got Miss Taylor Light watching. What's going on here? David Phillips, he says, I'm listening, just don't run bow tie. Hey, I like bow tie stuff. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. But I'm a big Corvette fan. My dream car is a Corvette. I want a 6606, that's what I want.
You don't want the 8?
I do, but I can buy a 6606 for 30 grand. The base C8, which is an awesome car, is, 60 grand.
Yeah. We'll put 30 grand down on it and make payments. I need a loan for my loan.
Yeah, exactly. But I've been watching videos of this car, dude, and it's amazing. Like, it's legitimately.
And it's a
mid-engine car.
So weight is
Literally, they can't get them to do burnouts. They've got so much grip
settled.
that they're like literally having hard times to do burnouts. It's crazy how much grip the cars have. Every review on it is like, oh my god, this is so much better than I ever thought it was going to be. Literally, the people that are reviewing these cars are McLaren owners, Lamborghini owners, stuff that is $300,000.
Actual drivers of actual supercars.
Actual owners of actual supercars.
Give me a good critique.
Are saying, oh my god, I can't believe this is only $60,000. Like, it is comparable to cars that are $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 cars. Not only that, it's the first time ever that Corvette is going to be able to be shown worldwide. It's configured to be left and right hand drive. Okay. Plus, there's a trans tunnel in a rear wheel drive car. What does that tell you?
That tells me all 4 tires are spinning in a grin.
It's going to be an all-wheel drive car.
Yeah.
I was watching Street Speed 717. They've already tore his car apart. He's already put aftermarket wheels on it and doing exhaust, and he's tore it apart. Literally, where the exhaust comes out like this, there's 2 holes right here.
Get the twin spool,
Guys, I'm telling you right now, we are living in the greatest era of hot rods in history.
I don't know about hot rods. Space age supercars, yes. I'm disappointed at the new Blazer. I'm pissed off. The new small Bronco. I'm pissed off.
I haven't seen the actual Bronco yet.
You haven't seen the leaked pictures?
I've seen a bunch of, but I've not seen anything confirmed by Ford.
I'm pissed off. Well, these were sent to dealers. These are leaked photos that came from dealers.
I haven't seen those yet. We got Mr. Justin Wilson.
You know I'm a Ford guy. You know I'm a Ford guy. Mm-hmm. I can't stand the new Bronco 2s that came out. They look like a freaking what are the little shit Jeeps? The little bitty Jeeps, not the TJs,
Compass.
Whatever they are. They look like the cubes.
Oh, okay.
little shit boxes. Yes, regrettably, it looks like one of those with 4 doors.
To be fair, when I say hot rods, maybe I should say muscle cars.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
the Mustang is amazing. The Challenger, Charger, both of those are amazing. The Camaro's amazing. The Corvette's amazing. The Supra is amazing. You know,
but all those are different classes of cars.
They are, but they are.
You know, you got the supercar, and you got the pony cars, and the muscle cars.
But in today's world, though, they're all looped together. Because if you can afford one, you basically can afford them all. If you can afford
now you can.
If you can afford a $30,000 Mustang, you're probably going to put $30,000 into it, so you can afford a Corvette.
Theoretically.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the way it is.
But
Justin Wilson, he's watching us.
If you're a $30,000 Mustang owner, then you're going to spur $30,000 more for a Shelby.
Well, not really, because for $30,000 you can make your car a lot faster than a Shelby.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can get the Shelby and put add-ons on it.
Yeah, but then you're starting out with a $60,000 car that you can add on. Where you can, like, look, okay, so, again, not a Mustang guy, but I can't help myself with how good they are. You can go buy a 2014 to 2015 Mustang for like $24,000.
Right.
Alright. Put another $10,000 to it, and literally you have an 8-second daily driver.
You hear that?
My buddy Adam Furley.
Mustang Salesman of the Year, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you do the same thing with a Camaro. I'm just saying. But the problem is the Camaro don't start out at $25,000. They start out $35,000 because Camaros hold their value better than Mustangs. Honestly, God, that's just what it is. They just hold their value better.
I don't know. Not with tall people, because I can't see underneath the daggone roof line on a freaking Camaro.
My buddy Adam Furley bought a 2018 EcoBoost Mustang. It's a turbocharged 4-cylinder car. For $2,000 worth of modifications, that car ran 10s to get 35 miles a gallon. The new Camaro's the same way. I'm like, a 4-cylinder's even bad.
See, this is me though. Some people are like, yeah, spend $60,000, go get you Cobra, get you a Shelby. Some people are like, oh, spend $60,000, go get you
I'm saying $30,000.
one of these, go get you one of these C8s. And I'm like, oh, go get a Dodge Demon. Go get a Hellcat. You can get a used Hellcat now for $60,000.
Yeah, but you're slow already.
What? 707 horse? Those cars are
at 5,000 pounds.
So they still move out.
A GT Mustang with a $3,000 blower on it will wipe your ass.
With a $3,000 blower.
$25,000 plus $3,000 versus $60,000.
I still take the Hellcat.
I get it. That's the point. Is that everything now is awesome. Everything.
This is the thing though that a lot of people might not know about Hellcats.
I found a 01 Camaro the other day for $32,000. 700 horsepower.
Those 707 horse Hellcats and stuff, you know, they were supposed to mount 777 horse. Mm-hmm. But highway safety studies and regulations and all that crap, safety standards, said no, because of the weight class of this car, you can only have 707 horse.
Because it's too fat.
So what I'm thinking is, I bet that those cars you can still tune to a 777.
Angel Short is on here. Her husband is James Short. He dynoed him everything. Angel, have James jump on here real quick and tell us what a stock Hellcat will dyno.
Yes.
I'm curious. If you can.
And tell him.
He's probably pretty busy. If not, PM me so I can talk about the next step.
Ask him if it can be tuned up.
Oh, I know it can be tuned up.
And see what the turn up. See what it's capable of being turned up to stock platform. I wonder how much. How much can be turned up? How much can you turn up a Hellcat on the stock? Just tune the hell out of it.
I mean, like no fully change,
just reprogram it, and
no fully change, no nothing.
No nothing. Just full stock. Just go in and rewrite it.
I've seen them like 850 horsepower with a foolish one. So $40 and $700 tank.
I'm just talking change shift points, change your air fuel, change all that, change your shift range.
She said she will get with him. Angel was going to get with him tonight. He's on the dyno right now. James is working duty.
I'm a dyno.
Yeah, that's what he does.
That's a great response. Sorry, he's out on the dyno.
Sorry.
He's out there doing ancient stuff.
For you guys that don't know James Short, he owns Short Tune. He's the guy that on my YouTube video, I rode his car because it's super fast and scary. I call all slash one. Boys, we got Stephen Jolly on here watching. That's one of the greatest mechanics I've ever met in my life. That dude can take 2 pipes and some duct tape and some string and build you a car out of it. He's awesome.
Dang, all right.
Unless you piss him off, he'll throw that shit.
That sounds like my kind of MacGyver person.
He's super good dude. Super good dude.
But you know what? I need sponsorship in cutting blades. So
They are not cheap.
I'm not going to name brand, but by God, metal cutting blades. What the heck has happened in the tool world? What have I missed out on? I feel like I've been asleep for a long time.
Well, as much fabrication as you're doing, I can tell you right now, it is cheaper in the long run to go buy you a plasma cutter and
I've got one.
Do the plasma cutting and then take you a flapper disc and straight it out.
I was like, wow.
Need to ride in it now with the auto swap. I agree, Angel. I agree.
What?
I absolutely need to ride in James's car now with the auto swap in it. He got tired of messing with the 6-speed stuff, basically just started breaking stuff.
Right.
And now it's got his automatic in it. So the car made a 15 to 1800 horsepower to the tire before. I can only imagine what it would do now that it's going to use all that power.
Right.
I'm sure it's going to be.
Hey, pictures, video, or anything happen. I'm just playing.
Talking to the wrong person.
I
Angel will make that happen.
I don't call out nobody because
Angel will make that happen. I promise.
I got nothing to nothing.
But
That's what, like, I get the shit
know,
talking. Some people shit talk. I don't shit talk.
shit talk does some hell. He loves it. Mike Harvey doesn't shit talk. Just so you know.
I don't.
A lot of people found that out.
I don't shit talk. I joke, but I don't shit talk.
But basically what we wanted to do is we want to jump on here and just kind of, like I said, we're doing this every 2 weeks. We're going to do 2 more episodes of it being on my personal, let's see. Jason says, try Benchmark Abrasive, decent prices and seem to last. He's a professional fabricator, so try him out, whatever he says go with. Again, everybody it looks like there's a bunch of people on my personal page watching this. Please do me a favor, go over to the On All Cylinders Podcast Facebook page. We're only going to do 2 more episodes on my personal page. We want to interact with you guys. I'm blessed to have a bunch of you guys as friends and followers, and we like talking about cars and stuff. But we really want to transition this over into a business. We want to sell our t-shirts. We want to sell hats. We want to be able to make a little money because we want to build race car stuff and off-road stuff and that kind of thing. So please give us the support. Share this. Share the podcast on All Cylinders. But understand we're going to do 2 more episodes on my personal page, and then we're not going to do this on my personal page anymore. So share this, 2 more episodes, the next one, and one after that, and then we're only going to be live streaming from the All Cylinders page. Also, if you have any editing or production capabilities and you want to work something out to where maybe you help us out for automotive work on my side, tattoo work on his side, we'll work and trade that with you. We want to make this as professional as we can because we really enjoy doing this, and we want to give it a go. I mean, now this is America. We can do our best to try.
Capitalism.
Do the best we can. Do the best we can with it. So
I want to go racing.
We just want to go racing, please.
I want to go racing.
That's all we want to do.
I want to go out in the woods in a truck and come back on foot because I messed it up out there.
I know. I want to go out.
That's bad.
I
don't want to do that.
I want to have the ability to go out there, do really crazy stuff, and then drive it back.
Yeah. I've had to walk back to the woods, and it sucks.
I understand.
You can only walk halfway into the woods.
I'm too fat for it.
Because then you start walking back out. Alright, well, on that note.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Tim's shit jumping on here, boys. He's a good fabricator too. Again, remember, 2 more episodes on Ricky D's personal page, and then it's all going to be on the On All Cylinders page. So, like, share, and like our page.
Faux show.
You guys are going to see a lot more updates coming from the On All Cylinders page. We've also got a Snapchat page on All Cylinders.
Is that you?
Yeah, well, you
I didn't do Snapchat.
Yeah, you did. You set it up.
Did I set up Snapchat?
Yeah, you set it up, and then we just kind of went,
We might have a Snapchat.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure we have a Snapchat. So, eventually we're going to start making our way towards a YouTube channel as well. So, we got big goals, but we need people to like our stuff. And you can critique us if there's something you don't like. Just tell us. We'll be like, all right, and we'll either change it or we won't.
We got lights.
Yeah, look at these lights. Look, I'm blue right
Isn't
now.
that fantastic?
Now I'm pink. What up?
Isn't that fantastic?
Hopefully you guys enjoy the show. Like and share. Comment. We're out.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.